Hello everyone! Hello everyone, and welcome to another Pokémon XG Next Gen stream, which may potentially be the second to last stream.
We're really what next? Also, hi Zach Ricudo and KCJTV, great to see you.
Since last time we were able to conquer Mount Battle, and thus get ourselves a Jirachi. However, there's still two more mythical legendaries we can go grab, so while I wait for getting Pokemon Violet, I think we're going to go try and get the last two, you know. So before we start, we're going to definitely see if we can rework our team some, just because we really needed a lot of healing items, so yeah, get on it, bro! Hurry before the big dirt dragon thing starts getting mad! Too late, okay, let's get going. Alright then. Yeah, I can't believe we're pretty much almost done with this game. All that's left to do is, you know, get the legendaries, do some purifying, and bada bing bada boom. Let's check on everyone real quick. How's it going, Sparky?
Hello there. I hear there's only a few missions left. Do not worry, I will do my best.
Good to hear.
Well, hello everyone, glad to see you. I'm still ready to bring the wine, no problemo.
Thank you, Pouchy.
Yeah, how you doing, Sam? I can still take hits, even if I can't hit hard, but even then, I can still do good.
Oh, well said, Raven. Hola, everyone! Only a few more parties left, so let's live it up as much as we can! Yahoo! You know, I wonder if I should get the Rocky helmet back on Salsa. That might be better. Yes, hello, comrade! It is great to see you all again. This has been so fun. You've made me happiest Armado around. And granted, there's not as many as there used to be, because, you know, fossils. But do not worry, I can still do what I can to save the day and such. And of course, the old Lord of Shadows himself.
There may be little time, but I am still the ruler of darkness and none will stop me! No!
Yeah, right, your point's been made. Honestly, I wonder if he'd actually be stronger if we purified him.
Never!
Alright. Anyways, before we head off to Mount Battle, I want to make some changes. One thing I thought of is I think we might want to go put the Rocky helmet back onto Salsa, because I think that little bit of extra damage might come in handy in the long run.
Ooh, I love my hats. Lovely.
And let's see. Okay, I think the next items I'm gonna need, I'm going to have to... Say, is there a shadow item that boosts the attack of shadow moves? I'm trying to see. Oh! Oh yeah, that'll do. Yeah, I mean, might as well. I was going to get Lugia choice specs, but I think the shadow booster might be work a lot better. It said power, right? Right, fine. Yeah, next, I think we're going to probably see if we can put a ability capsule onto Bolt, just because I want to see, because it might be better to get him Lightning Rod if we can. Granted, this will probably be a bit similar to last stream, but, you know, I just, I do not have Pokemon Violet yet. I think I found some on eBay for like $35, so hopefully I should be able to grab them soon. But first, let's grab an ability capsule. Yeah, also, is there anything else that might be of use? I don't know. What's this? Lodestone? Oh, well, that's cool. But yeah, first, let's save first, because as Epic Pikachu would say, in save scum we trust. I don't quite remember, because I'm hoping this gives him Lightning Rod. It might not, but let's see. Oh, it did! Perfect, okay. Hopefully with having Lightning Rod, we'll fix our severe dying problem. You know, hopefully that will fix the severe allergy we have to electric. But, anyways, let's go ahead and head to Mount Battle. Yeah, thanks. I'm quite glad they made it so you didn't have to, go through a lot. Like, I think in the old game, in order to get the starters, you did have to do it all in one sitting. Or at least, all in one playthrough. Oh yeah, get that ramen ready! I gotta get me some cup ramen tomorrow when I go shopping. Know any good brands? Alright, well, Well, you know, chat, if you have any, questions for my Pokemon, feel free to ask them, you know. Oh boy, here we go again. Yeah, I hope y'all don't mind me repeating things. Hopefully I can, if y'all have any ideas on stuff I could do for Pokemon Violet, let me know. They used to be able to do that, but it's fine. Alright, let's... I'm fairly certain we don't have to worry about any lightning besides Sparky. Oh! Okay. Yeah, it might be a little bit of a quiet kill streak, and I will say that, I think Quakes are best bet for dealing with these elements. Yeah, so sorry if I can't think of much to talk about. Yeah, don't worry, I'm sure you'll figure out something. Ah! You can talk about how much that hurt. Oh, goodness. Uh-oh. Ow! Good thing I got this old vest. Do not worry, comrades, I'm still standing. Hey, could you get rid of that for me?
Oh, sure thing.
Yeah, if y'all have any questions for the Pokemon before we, wrap things up. Also, I do wonder which Pokemon here was the most popular. It might be worth keeping around, like I do with all my other stream stuff. Oi, guard order. Alright, do not worry, I can destroy that dude in no problem. And, let's... I guess go for a Hurricane on him, just to see if we can, Yeah! Ah! What? Are you kidding me? Did that thing have a focus sash? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, comrades, I might need a little... Ah! Don't worry! He's still standing and oh, that would be a problem.
We're not the Thunderbolt every time!
Okay, that Gardevoir must have had a focus sash. I don't know how. Not sure how Bolt pulled it off. Great job, buddy. Not Bolt, Quake. Yep, when we... Yeah. Okay. Let's, go for the Rock Slide, and we'll do a Fake Out to get rid of Gardevoir. Alright, here we go! Go! Oh yeah, I was manly. Part of me has kind of wanted to use this team in the Orca. Are you kidding me? It missed!
Oh, well, guess I'm dead. Sorry, comrade.
Ah! Oh my gosh! Ew! Oh, look at that! I lived! How nice! I knew it was a good idea to put the Rocky helmet on. Oh yeah! Salamence is right for taking down now. Wow! I think that should be fine. Okay, are you kidding me? No, not the bird! Not the bird! Oh my! Why are y'all not attacking Quake? Y'all just making this harder. Yeah, don't matter to me! Now die, fools! Wow! Quake truly is like the legend of this stream. I can't. She's really got that 1 HP in a dream, and oh goodness! Oh, the luck is all over today. Really wish we could have found a damp rock. I think that would have helped so much. I don't know where I could have found one. Oh, the Schneasel. Alright, as long as they do not do a quick attack or something like that, we should be good, comrade.
Oh, come on! Eh! Oh well, I have good run. Goodbye.
I kind of want to avoid healing as much as I can, just because we kind of used up all our healing items last time. Uh-oh! Alright, well, I'll use this opportunity to get Sparky some experience. Yeah, maybe that could be like a little challenge this time. Just see if we could do this all without healing.
Get going, Weasel!
Yes, very good, very good. Yeah, oh, you know, I just had a... Wash it away with the tears of rain. I just had a fun... Oh, excuse me. I just had a fun idea. Maybe I could try to remake this team in, like, Pokemon Showdown, and we could do, like, viewer battles or something. Might be fun. Would y'all be interested in that? Yeah, granted, I don't know, I could probably fit everything on here in Pokemon Showdown, more or less. Oh well. Wait, let's keep this going.
Right, well, we go!
Really gotta keep Sparky out more, just because that, you know, we should protect protect everyone from the lightning.
Like, and destroy! Oh!
Okay.
Right, one hurricane coming right up!
Alright, so far so good. Yes! Confusion! Great job! And there it is, the trick room. For that, complicates things. Let's get Pouchy out of here and let's use Salsa, since I don't think she's particularly fast, so I think the trick room would work quite nicely for her. Okie dokie, here we go! Oh, not the swagger! Oh, you missed! I guess I do good for you!
Be gone!
Aroo! We're so good. Oh, there's a Skarmory. I wonder if the plushes for Skarmory are any good. And let's also do Fake Out, mostly because I'm pretty sure that Skarmories usually have Sturdy, and that will make it so we don't have to worry about any Sturdy. Might need to worry about that, though. Oh, what is that? Oh, what emoji? Oh, spaghetti. Lots of spaghetti. Oh. Forgive me. Okay, that kind of messes things up. Why don't we... Ugh. Don't know if I want to chance any more confusion, so let's switch it to Raven. That should be a good way to get rid of the Dusclops. Goodness, I wonder, how long have we been doing these streams? I think this was like one of the first times I ever did more than one game at a time. You know, I think I remember back when I started streaming, I was only doing Banjo-Kazooie, followed by Paper Mario, and then I eventually just decided to start doing this game on Wednesday. Yeah. Also, yeah, I do eventually want to, like we were talking about last stream, start making some emotes, especially a a pretty silky one. I think that'd be quite good. If you have any other ideas for emotes I could try to create, let me know, and I'll try to get around to it. It's just a little tricky. Got a lot of commissions I gotta work on. I mean, I gotta make money somehow. Ow! Oh, mama! Oh yeah, I'm so glad. Yeah, Rocky Oven works really well on salsa. Bacon. And I don't know if I need to make a bacon emoji, but that is fun. Oh, I could go for some bacon right now.
Alright, bacon, you silly ghost.
Oh. Are you kidding me? Oh, good, the trick room wore off. But so did the rain, unfortunately. Ow! They're so fat. Yeah, I guess most Trick Room teams are. Well, let's get Salsa out of there so we can get the rain back. There we go. Hopefully Raven can get rid of that Dust Clops before it subs up another 2 Trick Room team. I've never really made a Trick Room team before. I think I may have tried at one point, but I can't really remember how that went. Ow! Oh yeah, will be a battle of the burbs now. The boys. Ow! Oh, the boybs and the blissy. We'll fight over the egg. Spiderwits, let's see if we can mess up that blissy a bit. And I'm sure a quick hurricane will take out Skarmory, hopefully. And a fat egg. Well said. I wonder what kind of memes and jokes we'll come up with once I start doing Violet. Yeah, I honestly feel like streaming's the only way I'm going to enjoy it, just because... Bugs! You know, and the fact is, I really don't like the school setting. I honestly have quite a hatred for schools in general. At least the American ones, because they do not work at all. That's why I was homeschooled. You still got more fatties? Oh, goodness. Alright, let's see if we can mess that thing up, and let's go get Quake in so she can start wrecking them. Like, I know you can, like, I think there's, like, stuff you can do in the school in Scarlet and Violet, but you know what, I'm going to just ignore it and just trust the chat to help me figure everything out. Should be quite fun. So when does the new DLC come out? I doubt it will be. I don't know how good it will be, but you know, might be cool to get more legendaries. Ow! Yeah, that stung a little, but do not worry, I still standing. Alright. Let's go for a swagger there, and... Actually, no. Let's switch out into... let's go and get Lugia out. And Quake, you go and take out the Slowpoke. Yes, no problem, Gummed.
You will bow before me!
I think the first DLC will come out in the fall. Oh, that's good. Yeah, hopefully I'll figure out how to get more money by then. Because, health insurance is expensive. Ow! Ow! Oh, ouch! Oh, that's so smart. You know, even though they've come out with the trailers for the DLC, I still don't really have much of an idea what's going on with them. Oh, I should have gone with the Earthquake. Yeah, Quake's always, she's quite the dreamer, it seems.
Alright, one rock side coming on. Big on you, fools.
Nice. Ah, yeah, there we go. I really gotta draw like a team shot of everyone together when this is over.
Yeah. Maybe.
Hey, I don't think we even lost anyone there. I'm amazed at just how good Quake is. She's like the best Armado I've ever raised. But I've only raised like 1 or 2 just before, so yeah. Yeah, I think the first DLC... Actually, y'all probably figured this out, but I think the first DLC for Scarlet and Violet is going to be based on the Legend of Momotaro. You know, the guy who was like born from a peach and then was accompanied by like a bird, a dog, and a monkey, and then they went and fought a bunch of Oni. Curious to see how that goes. Alright, how do we want to do this? Probably want to go ahead and switch. And... Dawn Brothers was based on Momotaro. Oh yeah, I knew that. It's pretty obvious. I really wish that show was better. It was just too random and frustrating for me. Plus, it was made during that time when Toei had a really bad habit of just pretending they had a story, but then just doing absolutely nothing until like the very end. Like, I'm fine with episodic stuff, just don't tease me with more if you're not gonna do more. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, let's get Sparky out of there. Uh-oh. Yow! Getting my glycetate! I love the move Earth Power. It's so cool, though. Oddly enough, I somehow it got used a lot on me when I played Diamond back in the day. For some reason, I remember just Heatran and Giratina hitting my Pokemon. Oh no, that's smart. Oh dang it! Right when I should have. Right. I know when I fought Giratina, he ended up using it so much I thought it was his signature move. Reminds me, I really gotta go beat Pokemon Brilliant Diamond sometime. I'm like right at the Elite Four. I just haven't found the time to play it. I feel quite sad, you know. Regarding that, because honestly, I did. Yeah, the pink guy in Dawn Brothers was too obsessive. Yeah. Yeah, they. Yeah, poor guys. And it didn't work out for him at all, sadly. Wow, that came pretty hard for a fake out. Yeah, just Dawn Brothers just didn't do it for me. It was too random, and I just hated how it kept teasing me that it could be doing more, and it just didn't. It's kind of like the later half of Zenkaiser. Or Zenkaiser. Yow! On the bright side, I really love the new Super Sentai, King O. Never trust a yandere. Oh dear, I didn't even know boys could be yanderes. That is a terrifying thought. Yeah. But yeah, I really love King Oger, the one where they're like kings and got insect powers. That is so cool. Last week was so good when the red one got his power up. He's like a golden king. Can't wait to see what they do next with the show. I hope they still do stuff, because, boy, it was such a good show. Are you kidding me? They're both alive! What? Don't worry, I fixed that. Yes, very good, very good. You know, I hope they still do more Zords or robots in King Oger, because I don't know, I feel like they've already done most of the bugs too. Oh goodness, seeing a Swampert in here makes me a little nervous. You don't worry, I think shoot it. I wonder if the I wonder if the purple butterfly ranger is a boy or a girl. I'm pretty sure Rita is a girl. So I can see how you'd make the mistake. Because there really isn't too many distinguishing factors, but I'm pretty sure she's a girl. Which I'm cool with. Honestly, she might be my favorite character. It's hard to pick a favorite character for that show. They're all so amazing. I like the red one, because I love how he's just going with the whole evil king motif. I really hope he can, you know, pull it off or something. Oh goodness! It just occurred to me that he's gotten his power up, and it's not even the. We're not even in the 20s. Goodness. Honestly, I was kind of hoping he'd get like a monster-themed power up or something. Oh shoot! They took out Quake. Darn it.
Pick up the slow weight instead of senseless.
But yeah, honestly, the only ranger I genuinely dislike in King Oger is the silver one, but that's because he's literally a bad guy. He's literally an evil king. Oh dear, this is not good. Oh, this is not good at all. Do I still have... No, I do not. It should be interesting to see how things go for it. I especially love the Spider Ranger just because of how he's so fun. Kira Major was fun. Oh yeah, I loved Kira Major. That was definitely a fun season. I actually managed to get like half of the toy line, the Zords from that season. I managed to get the main one, Kira Majin. I was also able to get the King Express one with the big black T-Rex. Oh, I love that one. I even got the Gigan Driller. And I was even able to snag a few of the smaller cute crystals. I think I got the forklift, the steamroller, a red version of the steamroller, and oh yeah, the garbage truck and the cement mixer. How funny is it that the garbage truck just turns into a vacuum cleaner? Especially the part of how they beat the final boss. Oh yeah, when they took out Lord Udon, where they had to like pass around the power-up and then shot him straight in the face. I was a little underwhelmed at first, but the more I think about it, the more awesome I realize that was. And it actually took took place where the show began. Yeah, that was quite fun. Though the weirdest thing is, you know, considering how they did the final, is that's literally the same thing they did in Digimon Fusion or Cross Wars. Headshots are awesome, yeah, definitely. But it's so weird. The finale is they literally did the same thing in Digimon Fusion, where they have the villain who's like been messing with the heroes for most of the series try to take over the big bad, but then the big bad just takes over them. Like, you know, what happened with Garza and Lord Udon is the exact same thing that happened with Dark Knightmon and Bakramon. Actually, it was... I think his name was actually, weirdly enough, it was Axe Knightmon in the dub, which... I don't know, I don't know, those confused me a little bit. Or why they went for that name. Oh hey, Epic Pikachu, welcome to the stream! Yeah, we're currently trying to beat Mount Battle again, so we can get Mew and Celebi. Yeah, after this, yeah, this is going to be this might be the second to last stream for this. We went ahead and made some improvements. For one thing, Sparky now has Lightning Rod, so hopefully everybody will stop dying from lightning. And I also put a thing on Shadow Lugia that boosts his attacks. Yeah, it was nothing at all.
Ow! Well, I stung a little, but that's not lightning. Alright, there we go.
Wait, why did I... Wait, what? Oh, shoot! Oh dear, I think I wasn't thinking clearly. I meant... Why did I not do the hurricane? You know, that actually just gave me an idea. What if there was a move that would, like, when it hit the opponent, it would randomize what their attack would be? Oh, Gokaiser had an awesome final. Oh, yeah. Oh, it sure did. Oh, Gokaiser was so awesome. Okay, let's... Wait. That was confused. Yeah, that was such a good season, Gokaiser. I'm sad that there's never been an anniversary season as good as that. Lightning Rod should definitely come in handy. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, it's probably... It should have... I just gotta remember to keep them out. Yeah, we would just kind of talk about Super Sentai. Yeah, they can go a long times. The finales are so good. Honestly, I think there's only like 2 finales that I didn't really like. The one from Ninja, just because, I mean, they didn't even have a special animation for beating the bad guy. And Zenkaiser. I hated Zenkaiser's ending so much. I mean, it is just so stupid that it literally the fate of all the worlds comes down to the main character having a gosh darn rock, paper, scissors match with the big bad who just showed up like last minute. So that show made me so mad because I wanted to love it so much. It was so good at first, and then it just sat down and did nothing until the last episode. I hope they don't pull any of that with Teenager. I mean, I don't think they will, but, yeah, Zenkaiser had a horrible final, you know. Oh, good, I'm glad to hear I'm not the only one who thinks that. Like, seriously, why? They could have done so much more, and instead they just sat it on the road, did nothing, and then they had to cram everything together at the end. Plus, I always take personal offense to any villains that are supposed to be a god, because I do not appreciate God being, I don't appreciate imposters. Because, you know, God is my boss, so I don't like people who have given him a bad name. Yes, that's good. Yeah, no, I don't appreciate the fake god like the one at the end of Zenkaiser. I feel so annoying because Zenkaiser was so close to being good. Like it had the potential to be the next. It had the potential to be the next Gokaiser, but instead it just did nothing. What about God cards? Yeah. Yeah, those are a different kind of things. Granted, I mean, I'm pretty sure they'd be no match for the True God. Because could you imagine if they had a Yu-Gi-Oh like movie and that had Moses in it? Because I feel like it's hard to think about Egypt without thinking of Moses and the plagues. I've actually kind of been thinking of my own idea for a Yu-Gi-Oh archetype called, I called it the Plague Meisters, which were just like creatures based on the plagues of Egypt. I mean, I've only thought about 2, which is like one like called Blood Leviathan, and the final would just be the Angel of Death, Azrael. I think that'd be interesting. Let's roll back to, Koryuger was from. Oh yeah. I really need to finish Koryuger sometime. I'm like right at the point where all the finals start happening, but I like saw a lot of the final stuff on YouTube. Ooh, this makes me a little nervous, but I think we should be. Wait. Is that main metric also going to have Lightning Rod? I don't know. Well, at the very least, Pouchies should be fun. Oh, nice one, Spark. Ah, dang it, they both have Lightning Rod. Literally nothing happened with those two. They literally just did the exact same thing. Oh, nice. Question is, what do I do now? Because I can't do anything till I get rid of the mainnet trick, but if I switch my mainnet trick, then they're gonna zap my bird. Oh well, I guess we'll just do this and hope it kills itself soon. Especially the 100-year special when it turns out Daigo and Amy got married. Oh, they did? Oh, how nice! I should watch that sometime. You know, the only things I really know about it is it had, like, new versions of the villains, and that they mixed up their colors at the beginning. Which, kind of a shame they didn't keep those colors. It would have been great to see a proper good version of the Spino Ranger. Oh, I love the design for Death Users so much. I'm really sad they didn't make a Power Rangers toy out of it, because it means I don't get the figure! I mean, maybe eventually Samba and Dinosaur are a good combo. Yeah! Yeah, Samba... Yeah, they really did good with the whole Samba theming for that show. Certainly a lot better than Dinosaurs and Knights. I tell you, like, it's kind of a... Like, it's unbelievable just how... Oh, shooting! Oh, no, we were getting killed by them. Ah, darn it! Dang it, we couldn't outlast it. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, that could have gone better. Might as well just take advantage of the rain and... The rain really messed them up. Yeah, it's really sad. I feel like Real Soldier was just always going to be a disappointment. Real Soldier is literally just discount... Koryuger. It's quite sad. It's kind of funny. When I remember back when we were first finding out about Real Soldier, we all thought it was going to be a lot of people thought it was going to be a dragon-themed season. Like, I think that would have been awesome. You know, it would be like How to Train Your Dragon, but Power Rangers. But nope, they went with dinosaurs again. And I tried to watch Real Soldier. I think I made it to about episode 20, but I got tired of all the Rangers having barely any personality. I kind of liked the villains, but again, it was just discount Real Soldier. Heard it did not do very good. Oh shoot, it's the Helix. You do not worry, we can... Oh wait, that might hurt. Bang! Oh dang! Quake really is quite a legend. Especially all the funny Uchi moments we got when he gets shy around girls. Oh yeah, I remember some of those. Yeah. Oh, he was such an awesome 6th Ranger. The fun. He was also like one of the first Rangers to properly, what was that? It was like the first non-Pink Ranger... No. It was the first time a pterodactyl had ever been a full Megazord. I actually got the Dino Charge version of that toy, and it is so cool. Definitely one of my favorite Christmas gifts. Yeah, I really gotta get to finishing Real Soldiers. No, not Real Soldier. Koryuger sometime. I just haven't figured out the right time. Granted, I also gotta finish Kamen Rider O's and Kamen Rider Wizard, both of which I haven't finished because I got spoiled on the ending and I don't want to see it. I have to see characters I like to die, and it's not fun. Though speaking of not being fun, I really wonder how much longer I'll be able to watch Kamen Rider Geeks, because it's just become something else. And I don't know what's going to happen next, but needless to say, I am very much ready for a new Kamen Rider. I believe the next one's going to be called Kamen Rider Gachard. And what's really interesting is he uses cards. They haven't used cards as a transformation thing in like almost 2 decades. Not since Decade. No, you messed yourself up by bringing back the rain. Oh, you fool! You realize you have just empowered us. Geets is more violent than Ryuki? Honestly, yeah. Granted, Geets doesn't have an O. Well, actually, it did have Oja a few times. I don't know if any of y'all saw any of the Geets movies, but at least 2 of them, Oja dropped by just to beat up Buffa. Buddy. Oh dear. Well, don't worry, I see what I can do. Ooh. Like, ooh, I tell you, the recent episodes I watched, yikes. Tycoon has completely snapped. He's turned into an absolute murder samurai. It's very awesome, but also very scary to watch. Like, I don't know how much longer they can keep going with this. Force was the first high school Kamen Rider. You know what, I guess it was. Though, have they actually done any other high school themed riders? I'm, honestly not sure. I guess, Gaim and... I guess Gaim and, Geo were in high school. Oh, hey, Watching Bin! Glad you can make it. We're currently just, trying to get to the end of Mount Battle and get us some more mythicals. You know, I've collected quite a few Kamen Rider collectible items. Oh, sorry. Don't keep it on without me. At least the Rocky helmet was able to... Good. Alright, I think we've lost most of our team, but I think we can handle this.
Let's go then.
He doesn't have anything else left. Okay, good. Just Scizor. We'll just cripple it and blast it.
Hey, no more moving around for you, say.
Yeah, I've been able to collect a lot of Kamen Rider items recently, or just in general, not recently. I actually just won a bunch of gashats on... Yeah. Oh, Geo was the worst. The only good thing about it was the songs. Oh, yes! Honestly, Geo is like my most hated Rider show ever. I only lasted about 6 episodes before I dropped it. I mean, the very first episode, they can't even get a T-Rex roar right. It literally sounds like an elephant. They literally have a T-Rex roaring, and the sound coming out of its mouth is an elephant. And then when I've tried to explain this to some people, they're like, "Oh, well, we didn't know what elephants. We don't know what T-Rexes sounded like." I know what an elephant sounds like, and it does not come out of a T-Rex's mouth like that. Like, goodness, how do you mess up a T-Rex's roar? And of all animals you could have used for it, why would you use an elephant? Like, in what world would anyone think a T-Rex sounds like an elephant? Oh, Sogo was an apple-picking dummy. Yes! Oh. Like, what kind of... Like, how am I supposed to get behind a protagonist who's like, yeah, I'm gonna be king? You can't say that in a modern setting. If you say that in a modern setting, people are gonna look at you like you're a dictator. Or like you're crazy. Like, you cannot say you're gonna be king when you live in a country that does not have a royalty ruling it! Like... And he doesn't even have the mindset to become a king, like... One of the things I think that makes Gira in King Oger so good is he looks like somebody that wants to be king. Like, he's being so extra and extravagant, and... does anyone really know what a T-Rex sounds like? No, but I know what an elephant sounds like, Watching Ben! I know they don't sound like elephants! So I can say that. But where was I? Oh yes, you see, if you're going to have a character who wants to become a king, you need to. They have to be larger than their life. They got to be eccentric and crazy. You know, someone who, you know, you can get behind. Sogo is nothing. He is the most. He's a basic, boring newbie Kamen Rider character. And he just, you know, he doesn't see. The closest thing we got was Jurassic Park. Yeah, you can't make that excuse when we literally have Jurassic Park! Like, just reuse literally any sound from Jurassic Park and it would make more sense! Like, you can't use that argument, we have like dozens of movies with T-Rexes that don't sound like elephants! Yeah, sorry about that. But again, Sogo is just the absolute worst. Oh, and the other writers in that show weren't good either. Like, seriously, Gates, he would just keep flip-flopping every episode. Some episode, he's his friend. Sometimes in other episodes, he just wants to kill him. But that's ooh, got him. Oh, hey, glad to be here. Yeah, I think. But the sound is owned by Universal Studios. Oh yeah, that's a good point. But still, I'm sure you could find something similar other than an elephant. But yeah, things are going quite good. He is glad to be good. Yeah, then Reggie's got nothing on us. But yeah, there's only like 3 things good about Kamen Rider Geo. The music, Kamen Rider Shinobi, who still really should have gotten his own show, and Woz. Like, I think I think one of the only good parts about Geo is Woz. You know, you can just, you know, it was basically just the main character's hype man who, like, comes up and, like, rejoice! For my king has gotten a new power! Bringing him closer to world domination. But yeah, and honestly, I hate anything that just is, like, messing with time travel or messing up the world. I don't like my world getting messed up. Especially when it steps on the legacy of all the cool writers that came before. But yeah... Like, honestly, it's shocking just how bad of an anniversary season Geo is. Like, I mean, even Decade was better, and even though Decade wasn't the greatest show, it at least didn't... And the people don't panic about monsters like they used to? Oh, yeah. Did they not? Honestly, I wasn't even paying... Again, I only lasted 6 episodes. I ducked out after the... I think I ducked out after the Wizard episode, because they did the show dirty. We didn't even get to see Wizard! And Wizard is like one of my favorite writers of all time. Granted, his show would have been better. But, yeah, oof. Geo is just out. I think objectively one of the worst shows I have ever bear witness to. Okay, oh, this could be a little tricky. Okay. Bit of thunder should do the trick, unless he uses protect. Yeah, the panicking people were really stiff. Oh dang, and awful. Also, I think Geo had terrible dialogue and lines like, "If you kill her, she'll die." I mean, no duh, Sherlock. I tell you, I was nervous going into 01 because I was worried we were going to have another Geo, and thank goodness we didn't. Granted, 01 has its own problems, but it was at least competent for the most part. I was at least able to watch it without getting mad. You know, unless Bowser was on screen. Seriously, how is that jerk still alive? Literally everything in the show was his fault! Okay, but yeah, I hope y'all have enjoyed this section of Tokusatsu Rants. A lot of fun. I wonder if there's any good tokusatsu video games I could stream. I know I have Kamen Rider Memory of Heroes. I haven't beaten it yet. Mostly because I don't want to kill Mazul. I really wish I could have turned that. I really wish that the Greed got redeemed besides Ankh. So why can't... It's so annoying that you can't play as Ankh in the game, because you literally revive him like midway through the game and he's just standing there with all the others. I don't see why he couldn't be playable. But yeah, I think things are going pretty good. I think we're really getting the hang of this team. I'm really hoping we can get through this whole thing without healing any. Oh shoot. Wait. What? Did you... How did that... I found a 01 and Geo fanfiction that rights all the wrongs in those. Ooh! Well, that sounds great. You'll have to send that to me later on, like, Instagram or something. I could really use a good fanfic to read. I need to get back to the Ryuki one you sent me. But yeah, Zero-One at least stuck the ending, but then they screwed it up with the movies. That, you know, killed off half the cast? Why? Why can't you just let them live and be happy? And if you're going to kill off the cast, why didn't you kill off Bowser? Okay, oh, you give me a link later? Thanks. Yeah. I really need to get back to writing. I was able to work on my Digimon story a bit recently, the other day. It's just so hard to find the time to write and the energy when things get so negative in the world. But hey, things are getting better! You know, at least I hope they are. Be thankful for all you got, everyone. Okay, we're making progress. Oh, goodness. Did not expect this to take up... I kinda expected this to take up the whole stream. Yeah, cool trainer Claire. You know, maybe once when I do move on, maybe I could, like, make a special thing that lets you summon one of these Pokemon that Talk Forbid. Well, you wanted to punch a guy in the face so bad. Oh, yeah. I mean, Valkyrie got to punch him in the face. A little bit more sound is fine. But I mean, seriously, literally everything in the show is his fault! And I don't understand why he was left alive! You killed off all the other bad guys even though they had repented! And it's still his fault! Like, I get what they were doing. They were trying to do a new version of Gemu, of Kamen Rider Gemu. But Guy didn't just not have the insanity to make it work. Oh. Like, he was so bad at being a Gemu that the actual Kamen Rider Gemu came back from the dead just to go beat him up! Which, reminds me, has anyone seen that little web series they're doing, the Kamen Rider Outsiders? It's where they're, like, bringing back a bunch of evil riders to, try to, stop an even eviler computer program or something. Ugh, this could not be good. I don't know what to do, because, you know, as long as we got Sparky out, we don't have to worry about lightning. So let's maybe use the opportunity to get Salsa in. But yeah, the story for the Kamen Rider Outsiders special so far is, you know, Guy, or a Thouser, he's tried to start up his own company, got his own Humagear, and he went and brought Kamen Rider Gemu back to life as a Humagear, who, you know, keeps passing out because he keeps forgetting to plug himself in. And then also, don't bring Oja to anything at all. Too bad they did! Because apparently, something happened where Oja was, like, not a bad guy, but then he got, like, set up by a politician, and then he was, like, remembered, oh yeah, I'm a serial killer! And then he, you know, went on a murder spree, and then just completely won the, what was it? Oh yeah, the Rider War. Literally survived for and killed Odin. And he's not doing anything at the moment, but, oh. Okay, slow down, slow down. Okay. And also, yeah. So yeah, he's just running around. Maybe that's how he popped up in the Geats movies so much. And then next, the next one they brought back was they brought back Disaster from Kamen Rider Saber, who's like one of the few good parts about that show. And also, he's a writer now. Yeah, the monster who just like was just hanging out with the jerk ninja. He's just a Kamen Rider now, and it's actually really cool. Also, they brought back Hirobi. Oh shoot, not again! Yeah, they somehow managed to bring back Kamen Rider Hirobi, who's I forget whose side he's on at this point. Yeah, indeed. We accidentally made a super speedy water skimming Mewtwo. Wait, what? Wait, dang, Quake's stronger than I thought. I thought that would seriously hurt her. Of course not, comrade. I am almighty. Now be gone, face the might of my rocks. Okay, where was I? Okay, and also the Ark's alive. Yeah, apparently the Ark from 01 just survived, and you don't want any other evil AIs taking over the world. So he's again, it's. You know, the more I say this out loud, dang, the Outsiders special is wild. And it's about to get even worse because I think they're bringing back another bad guy on the next episode, and they're also bringing back the Gold Drive from Kamen Rider Drive. Like, how desperate are y'all that you're bringing back literal psychopath? Like, why would... Granted, they brought him back as Bronze Drive, so he's not as strong, but... the weirdest thing, you know, they're bringing back all these evil riders because there's this new AI program. I think it's called, like, Zine or something. Oh, not again. Sorry, Salsa. No, it's good! Yeah, there's, like, this new AI called Zine, who is, like, unlike the Ark, it's, like, based off all the good parts of humans. So everyone's just worried that it's going to decide that humans have to yeah, what is wrong with the Japanese kids shows? Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, so yeah, all the guys are like worried that once Zine gets smart enough, he's going to just want to destroy all of humanity because of evil AIs. But again, Zine hasn't done anything yet. He's literally just monitoring human. And I mean, if humans' idea is to just bring back all the bad guys, many of which have tried to take over the world, maybe Zine doesn't have that. Maybe Zine might actually have a point. Though weirdly enough, it actually looks like when Zine, or whatever it's called, becomes a Kamen Rider, he might actually have some of Decade's power, because it looked like he was transforming with. It looks like he was about to use some of Decade's Rider cards somehow. Some of their shows are pretty messed up, yeah. Yeah, Japan has much different standards than us in America. It's still very weird. Granted, I think that since this is a side special, one of like those Tokusatsu Online Club exclusives, they're allowed to get away with a bit more. But, yikes! Like, oof. It's honestly kind of, it's cool. Oh, darn, the hail got him. Yeah, don't worry, I still won.
Rest well, for you serve the Lord of Battles well.
Oh, no, no. I mean, can't they at least revive some of the villains that turned good? Well, I guess they did revive Hirobi. Yeah, who brings a psycho killer to a kid show? Yeah, how the heck did they get away with that back then with Ryuki? Like, there's just so much wrong with so much in Ryuki. I don't know how the heck it was greenlight or how it got so popular, other than all the toys were just that cool. Speaking of toys, if y'all, I actually saw on Amazon they've actually got a new toy version of the Rider belt from Kamen Rider Ryuki. It's basically only made so it can just it's just like a quick one. You know, you slide the card deck into the belt. Doesn't have lights or anything, but yeah, you can switch out the deck cover so it's either Ryuki or Knight, and it also comes with 2 cards. They're the one of their Advent Beast, their Mirror Monster, and one of their. And, what am I talking? Oh yeah, and their Final Vent. It actually looks like really cool. It's only like $30, and it's a really good way to get the belt if you weren't able to get it. I really appreciate that they're reissuing a lot of those belts from back in the day. Well, maybe not reissuing, just changing up a bit. But it's still good, because a lot of the good shows, there's a lot of really good ones that, you know, were from years ago that people simply weren't around to watch. The Kiva belt was awesome looking. Oh yeah, it'd be cool if they make a re-release of that. Yeah, you know, funny thing about the Kiva belt, you can have, you know, the whole thing is, you know, when you turn on the bat, he starts saying lines from the show. The funny thing about that bat is he can actually, the toy can actually wake up in a bad mood. Like, I think when you turn it on, there's like a small chance that he might be in a bad mood, and then he'll just say everything sarcastically. Like, you know, instead of him being like, wake up, he'll be like, wake up. It's quite funny. I wonder if Kiva was any good. I haven't really watched that one. I heard it was kind of confusing, had a bit of a weird love triangle or something, but he's a vampire-themed writer. That also, I think it was like one of the writers, the earliest writers to get his final form, simply because the way the base suit design was, designed, it was literally too heavy for the actor. Like they literally had, I think there were like times where the suit actor literally had to take a break just because like the chains on the suit was just too much for him. But, you know, as much trouble as these shows seem to get, they're still amazing. I love Tokusatsu so much. I've actually been watching a lot more Ultraman lately, and Ultraman's really good. You know, it's Den-O was funny. Oh, I love Den-O. That was a great season. I watched a lot of that. It was so fun. Again, not the biggest fan of time travel, but I think Den-O does it great. And I just love that monsters are some of the main heroes. You know, funny enough, I think that that also had a few. I was going to say it also had some inspirations to Momotaro, but I think it's only just that the one main one, Momotaro, is, you know, he's based off a peach and a demon. And that was a fun show. I mean, there's a reason it keeps popping back up in so many other shows. It's just because it was just that fun, and I kind of wish they could have done the same thing with Vice in Kamen Rider Revice. Really sad they kind of killed him off near the end, but I don't know why. Mainly in the Geats Revice movie, you know, they literally had the power right there to make it so Vice could exist in the world, but instead he just makes it so he's not forgotten. Which, you know, it's better than it was before, but I mean, why? Why is he not allowed to live? I think in the movie they even established that they're not really demons. They're just like people's dark side. Kind of reminds me, I did actually recently finish watching the rest of the Revice movies. They're quite fun. You know, the one with at least they made Vice Rubber Duck to remember him. Yeah, that was quite cute. Oh no, it's an imposter!
You dare bring your life to me? Me, the Lord of Shadows? Wait, I think we've been over this before. Call it now!
Yeah, yes, don't worry, I got these, comrade. Yep, another sus Lugia. Hey, did y'all ever hear the backstory about Lugia? How when it was being designed, yeah, Among Us. I remember seeing this really cool video about Lugia's history of how it was designed. How it was actually like it was supposed to be like based off motherhood, and like the guy who was making the movie was like basing it off his memories of his mother or something. You know, it was. Oh yeah, the shiny Celebi. Mock me, why don't you? I guess. Hey, is that the normal portrait? Interesting. I wonder if, yeah. Why haven't they changed her to a fairy type yet? Maybe draw Celebi sometime. But yeah, I'm sure we all have, many of us have great memories of shiny Celebi. It's so cool how they had one in Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, well, that's so included. Although you did great, Quake. You know, honestly, the one in Mystery Dungeon didn't have to be shiny, but I'm really glad it did. It looks so good with Grovyle. Oh, that was such a good game. I love Mystery Dungeon so much. I miss it. You still remember the Zoroark movie? Oh yeah, I need to watch that. I need to watch that at some point. Yeah, I like saw most of it on like TV at one point. Yeah, I think I saw like most of the second half. But yeah, I mean, Zoroark is my favorite Pokemon. That and Zora. Yes, as you can probably tell. They're just so cool. I think I've told this before, the story of how I met my Zoroark is, you know, it was the one that you get from N, that used to belong to N. And, you know, when I started using that Zora, it was like, I had been, like, planning a team for the Gen 5 games for a long time. But, you know, it was really a surprise for me to get that Zora, and, you know, for the first time ever, I was using a Pokemon that wasn't my starter more than my starter. And after that, this Zoroark's just been my best buddy ever since. Yeah, who knows? Maybe when y'all actually might get a sneak peek of them when I start streaming Scarlet and Violet. Well, maybe. I'm honestly planning on not putting any of my Pokemon on Violet. Because I know the save data glitch has been fixed, but ooh, I don't trust that game. Like, I'm probably literally going to put all my Pokemon on the game onto Pokemon Home after the streams, just because I am that paranoid. Alright, what we got here? Let's see. Alright. I think it might be better... let's switch into Salsa, because I think she'll be able to handle Gladios more. I should really get myself a Latios toy at some point. I have a Latias toy. Back when they were like doing the Year of Legendaries, I think McDonald's had quite a few toys, and I was able to get a little Latias one. It's quite cute. Would love to get more. I miss going to McDonald's. I just don't go into town as much. Revice had a family of Kamen Riders, yeah. That was a fun season. I love how so many characters became Kamen Riders. Though, why hasn't the mother become a Kamen Rider yet? I mean, they literally showed her inner demon in one of the movies, like, literally out of nowhere. Looks way more like an angel than a demon, so I just, what the heck? You know, why has she not become a Kamen Rider? Also, where the heck did that thing come from? Literally just pops out of her as her family's being tortured and saves the day with a new form. But, yeah. Honestly, Revice had some... Wait, I could've sworn Oh, wait, no, sorry. I thought I was aiming for Metagross for some reason. Ow, wow, wow! They even had a baby demon in the movie. Yeah, that was a little strange. Yeah, apparently in between the movie and the series, they had another baby, and which, of course, because their family kind of has the genetics of the big demon lord Gif, yeah, they basically just had a little mini version of Vice. Pretty cute and silly. Even if it was essentially just a plot device. I really wish we could have had a Revice Deno crossover. It would have been, I bet, it would have been so funny to see Vice like arguing with Momotaros. That'd be so fun. But yeah, also, yeah, if y'all haven't, I recommend checking out the Revice movies, as in the ones they did after the show. They were pretty fun. The one with Hiromi and Live and Evil was really good. At least Vice came back, kind of. Yeah, he came back for the movie, which I really loved, but then they got rid of him at the end! Even though they have the world-changing, wish-granting power at the end of the movie! Don't know why he's not allowed to stay alive! Even though we literally have the power to do so! I'll tell you, Toei can be such a frustrating company sometimes. Yeah, the last three got them legendaries. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, let us do this. Alright, be going. Yeah. You know, I think they've started revealing stuff for the Geeks movie. Looks actually kind of interesting. Apparently they got like a new Black Fox rider coming in the future or something. And it looks like they're also bringing back some of the side character riders, like the Wolf, Kamen Rider Lopo, and the Owl, who's like an old man. But yeah, that should be fun to see Lopo and Kalo again. I mean, that guy who was an old man turned into an owl, he was pretty weak, but boy, oh boy did he have the heart of a hero. Like, oh, he did so good. Just staying alive and keeping everyone else alive. They need more girl Kamen Riders, yeah. I'm really glad things have gotten a lot better for female riders nowadays. Mainly, I think it's great that the female rider curse has been broken. For those who don't know, it was very rare for us to get female riders, and if we did, they usually died. Like, in almost every case, the female rider died. I mean, some of them got better. You know, they came back to life a little later. But yeah, I think it wasn't until 01 that we finally had a female rider that didn't die. Okay, she died in a simulation, but it wasn't... Yeah, the first girl rider wasn't Rupi. Yeah, Kamen Rider Femi, I believe. Yeah, she was neat, just, I will say this, I think the version of her in Kamen Rider Dragon Knight was much better. Granted, I think Kamen Rider Dragon Knight is a much more positive show in general. Yeah, I think in that one, in Dragon Knight, I think they called her Kamen Rider Swan instead. And I think she was like one of the only few riders that hadn't been mind-controlled by the villain. And it was also like Wing Knight's girlfriend. And you know, she stayed alive for a good bit. They were awesome. Sadly, she did get beaten by Strike, which was Oja's, which was the Dragon Knight version of Oja. Not a serial killer, but it was a nasty manipulator. And oh boy, I tell you, after that, woo, Wing Knight did not like that. He went full survive mode and destroyed him with no mercy. Granted, none of them really died on the show. It was more like they were just banished to Purgatory for a bit. But yeah, I highly recommend checking out Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. It's a great show. I will say the music is not as great as Ryuki in Akoma. Well, I think they were like... yeah, pretty much in Akoma. They were like banished to a... I don't know, it was like they were just banished to the realm in between the world and the mirror world, just floating around in like a sarcophagus or something. And oh yeah, and what was interesting is all the knights had a real world version and a mirror world version. And so I think the idea is that all the mirror world ones were the good guys, but they had been you know, taken out by the villain Xaviax, and only Wing Knight and Swan were alive. And the tricky thing about the Advent decks is they could only be used by the matching person, so they had to... So Xaviax was like going into the real world and recruiting basically the Knights' Earth equivalent, manipulating them. But when it got to a certain point where all the Knights had been defeated, except Wing Knight, they were actually able to free the Advent Master, who was, well, basically they took the alternate Common Rider guy from Ryuki, you know, the guy who was like a fake rider, was like black, kind of looked like a bug. Yeah, in Dragon Knight, he's like their mentor. He's like the guy in charge, and he was actually able to... there's too much yandere in shows these days. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, what the Advent Master was able to do, he was able to go into the world in between and basically woke up the good versions. So we essentially got to see the good versions of Strike and Tiger and whatever the version of Zolda was, get to see them be heroes. Yeah, it was the same actors, but it was like their Mirror Knight, the Mirror World version, so they weren't evil. It was quite cool. But yeah, yanderes, they give love a bad name. Like, I get that you care about someone, but don't murder everyone. Yep, here we go again. Alright. Excuse me. It's time to fight the creator again, and hopefully we won't die because we used up all the healing items. Alright, A stars. Ready for round 3? Well, you got two more. You got some legendaries I kind of want. So here we go again. You know, I really love the design of Brendan right here. I always thought it was like one of the coolest trainer designs. Even with the weird hat that looks like his hair. Like how many of y'all knew that he actually had a hat on that was weird and white? It is quite weird. Kinda cool. I mean, it'd be cool if it was his hair, not that a hat. Whatever. Alright. Now the tricky thing is, we gotta make sure, since we got Sparky with Lightning Rod, we gotta make sure not to swap him at the wrong time. And I feel like that Gardevoir is... Yeah, you thought it was his hair. To be honest, yeah, me too. But yeah, no, it's actually just a hat. Very weird. Let's switch into Salsa. I'm gonna keep Sparky out. Because I'm fairly certain that Gardevoir has Thunderbolt. Let's do this. Oh! Yeah! That's a thick Gardevoir. Oh, here we go. Yeah! Oh boy. Woo! Wow, that kind of hurt. Look at the Gardevoir. Oh, right. Yes, Hyper Voice with the Pixelate. Oh! Oh, mamma mia! Okay, that's well, that did not go good, like at all. Do not worry, comrade. I am here to clean up the mess. Okay, I think it's okay. Let's get Sparky out of here. Because I don't know how much they can do on their own at this point. And first things first, get rid of that Gardevoir! I really want to see if I can do this without healing items. Alright, you're going down! Oh, oh, not again! Why do they always live on like 1 HP? Oh, I hope Lugia is ready to tank. Of course, for I'm the Lord of Shadows! Okay, hopefully that won't do too much. Ouch! It is not too bad. Okay, thank goodness. We really gotta be careful when the Swampert shows up. Alright, let's... Alright. Okay, hopefully Rock Slide should do the trick. Or are you going down? Be gone! Wait, as long as it hits the Gardevoir... Yes! Hey, good, good. So far, so good. Okay, that shouldn't be too much damage. Ah! Alright, get him, Lugia!
Yes, be gone! Shadow Blast! What?
Ooh, yeah, I forgot Latiases tend to be really defensive. Oh no, there it is, Swampert. I really gotta learn to not let the other ones die first, and I don't feel too safe keeping Quake out. So let's quickly get Raven out, and hopefully we can just do a little Paralyze and start messing up the Swampert.
That was nasty.
Yeah, come on, get it. Darn it! Oh, I should have used that to try to bait out the Latias.
No!
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do this without items, but it might be worth a shot. Alright, we should be able to at least get rid of Latios. Excuse me, Latios. Why can't I ever get it right? And hopefully... Wait, be gone, you shiny twit! Alright, that's good. And hopefully the Swagger will stop the Swampert from messing things up. Because as we know from the last stream, we do not want that Swampert to stay alive for too long. Come on. Yes! Okay, good, good. So far, so good. Uh-oh. That, I can't tell if that's a problem or not. Oh, but that might be. What is the play here? Oh, well, use Poison Jab to get rid of the Ninetales. Yeah, let's do that, and... Let's switch into Pouchy to try to... Yeah, nice spaghetti. But to try to at least get rid of the hail to maybe stop the blizzard. And get Quake to be fast enough to take him out. Why is that thing so fast?! Yeah, oh, that stings. What is my favorite writer bout? You know, I'm honestly not sure. A lot of them are good. I quite like the Wizard bout. Oh, yes, poison! The Wizard one was my first one. I love it a lot. But I also quite love the Bucko Driver's Y. That is so cool. Damn! Lordy Gomland, I did my best. Okay, maybe we might want to consider busting out the revives, because we're kind of running out of people. Okay, Ninetales is nearly dead at least. Okay, I think we do really need to revive someone at this point. Because I don't think we're going to be able to do much without Salsa to take out that Swampert. So much for doing without items. Oh well, it's fine. In the meantime, what do we want to do? We could probably ignore the Ninetales for now. Just because Blizzard hopefully won't hit. Ouch, that's smart. Oh dear. Are you kidding me? You hit both blizzards in the rain? What the heck? At least it's dead. put it in the way Wizards Final, yeah. At least Koyomi isn't suffering anymore, yeah. Yeah, that's why I haven't seen the Wizards Final. I don't want to see the sadness. Oh, Starmie. Yikes. Yeah, Hacks and Weed. I think we can pull this off. We'll stop the Swampert with that, and hopefully Sparky should be fast enough to knock out the Starmie. Right, here we go. Yeah, we might heal in just a moment. Yeah, it's in his name, Hacker Stars. Yeah, no kidding. Wait, did that thing have a Rocky helmet too? Okay, that's gotta take out the Starmie. Starmies are not that faulty. Yes! Whew. Thank goodness. And it's always amazing. How does that Swampert always stay alive so long? Oh no! Or no. Okay, so hopefully we can take out the Swampert with that, and I don't think we have any more max revives. But yeah, we'll do a revive on Quake, and hopefully they can handle it. Yeah, Swampert is tanky. Yeah, apparently so. Yeah, Swampert's a great Pokemon. Very good for a rain team. But also very weak to ground. Yeah! Nice! Oh yeah! Oh yeah, now we're partying now, baby! Woohoo! Yeah, it seems like most Pokemon that are immune to water types that are water grounds have a very bad ground. Are you kidding? What the heck? What the heck was that scissor backing? What? Ladies, don't do me once again. Alright, come, let's do this. What on earth was that It one shot! What? Alright, let's just hope the thunders will be enough. As well as my first impression, yeah. Oh dear. Okay, that did not do much. I will do my best to finish the job! Oh! Crit hacks problem. Indeed. Ah, yeah! Let's go! Paralyzation! And the bug bite. Yeah! Sorry, comrade. Okay, why on earth is that? Why is that bug bite so powerful? And yeah, I don't want to risk it. Not gonna risk it. We're gonna revive Pouchy to get the rain back. That way, and then if he takes out Bolt, he should be fine. Not Bolt, Sparky. How is that, Drat? How is that bug bite doing so much damage? Okay, I need to get somebody. I need to revive somebody who can survive the bug bite. Oh dear, I don't know, because the only one who... I guess Quake, because she's the only one who's not weak. She's the only one besides Sparky who's not weak to it. Yeah, it has stab. Yeah, no kidding. I've never seen Bug Bite do that much damage. How many IVs and EVs you got on that thing? Wow! Okay, finally, thank you, Ouchie. Oh, welcome. Hey, no problem here. We can just go for Hurricane and better yet, first impression. Ladies, once again, I lead us to victory! Be gone there! But yeah, we've done it! And we slightly did better than last time, sort of, I guess. Yay, we've won! Dang, quite a team. Magnificent! Quake MVP? Yeah, Quake is definitely the MVP. Yes, of course, comrade. Alright, thank you. Alright, and you know what time it is? We get a new Pokemon! Well, after we get more ribbons. So yeah, now we can choose between Mew and Celebi. I believe Epic Pikachu, you wanted Mew last time, so we'll go with Mew. Yay, we got Mew! Hooray! Yeah, we'll be back to defeat you next week. But yeah, that was awesome. That went quite well, I think. Yeah, that was fun. But yeah, now we have Mew. Oh, I love it when Mew is more white than pink. Oh, he's so adorable, and you know, synchronized. Ooh, nice. Yeah, it's got Side Strike. Wow. Is that like Mew's signature move? Baby. Yeah, Mew is very baby. Baby kitty. Flamethrower, Wish, and Baton Pass. Very adorable. It's so cool. I think this is also the model they used for Pokemon Snap. Yeah, where Mew was the final boss, where you had to take a picture of him, and you had to knock him out of his bubble. I really need to get the new Pokemon Snap. I played the original, and I've been playing it on Switch Online service. But yeah, that's 2 down, only 1 Mew. Is really cute. Yeah, I love Mew. Honestly, I think either Mew or Blastoise might be my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. I really wish they would make Mew more white colored. I just feel like he's not as cute when he's pink. You know what I mean? I feel like they picked a really skin-colored pink for him in his more modern appearances. No, I want my Mew to be white. I like white kitties. I mean, there's a lot of white cats hanging around here. Eevee is your favorite Gen 1 Pokemon, Sakuragura? Oh yeah, that's a good one. Good choice. You know, I wonder if I should ever do some streams where I do tier list of Pokemon. I made a tier list of Gen 1 Pokemon to help me figure out my top 10. Yeah. Oh, before we end up, why don't I go ahead and say what my... how about I read off what my top 10 Gen 1 Pokemon is? I'm still trying to figure out my top 10 favorites, but, yeah, currently in terms of... Where did I put the list? Yeah, in terms of Gen 1 Pokemon, you love Riolu, but you hate its shiny form. Epic Pikachu, yeah, Riolu does look a little weird, all yellow-like. You know, I actually saw a top 10 list recently of top 10 baby Pokemon, and Riolu was number 1. Pretty fitting. But yeah, my top 10 Gen 1 Pokemon from at 10, I got Machop. You know, I'm very close. How about an Eevee team in Pokemon Violet? Yeah, that might be fun, but no, I think I'm gonna just, I want to try out the new Pokemon. But yeah, my top, yeah, Riolu. Yeah, Riolu's awesome. He's an adorable baby. But yeah, for my top 10 G1 Pokemon, there's Machop, because you know, I used to be a Machop when I first played Mystery Dungeon. Love that low dude. Number 9 is Muck. I love Muck, because I do have quite a thing for purple slime. 8 is Rhydon, because, you know, Rhydons are awesome. Very good drill. I always use one whenever I do G1 games. Or, Kanto games. 7 is Bulbasaur, because, hey, it's Bulbasaur. How can you not love Bulbasaur? Number 6 is Lapras, because I love Plesiosaurs, and anything like it. Love me a Lapras. 5 is Vaporeon. Vaporeon is honestly my favorite Evolution. I love its little aquatic tail and aquatic look. Very fun. And we don't need to talk about that anymore. Number 4 is Articuno. I've always loved this majestic bird, ice bird, Vapey. Yeah, Vaporeon's awesome, but it's kind of unfortunate that the internet has kind of decided it's the next Gardevoir, and that's all I'm going to say. Articuno is another great one, probably one of my favorites. Number 3 would be Ditto. I've always loved Ditto. It can turn into any Pokemon. Ditto's so cool. And then I think number 2 is Mew, because, hey, it's Mew! He's adorable, and it's so fun and amazing. The only reason he's not number 1 is just because I really don't like how pink he looks in the newer games. He's better when he's white. And and as it stands, did we ever catch one? My number one Gen 1 Pokemon is Blastoise. Did we ever catch a Blastoise? I feel like we did. I may have thrown him in the purification chamber though. But yeah, I love Blastoise. There's a version of the meme for Flareon. Oh goodness, no. Oh, what's that, Sakuruto? You still remember the girl Machoke from Omega Ruby? Oh yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's another. I do wish they had unique. I really wish they had unique. They had proper female versions of Machoke and Machamp and Machop. Like I've seen some awesome fan art where they're like in like fighting wrestler leotards and got tails. Very cool. It's a positive meme. It's actually a positive meme. Oh, it is? Okay, good. Thank goodness. Well, granted, I guess Flareon could probably always use some more love, especially after what happened with Twitch Plays Pokemon. Oh, poor Flareon. Well, with that, let's start wrapping things up. Great job today, Sparky. Your lightning rod was really helpful.
Thank you. I wish I could have done more, but I will do better in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. I got shocked way less. Not completely, but, better than before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did pretty good myself, if I do say so myself.
Oh, that was fun. I really partying with my Rocky helmet. Yahoo! Yeah. See you next week for Poke Duels. Yes, comrade. Be sure to tune in next week for the Poke Duels. I may not be MVP there, but hey, you got this Yuki. We bugs got to stick together, yes. But be sure to tune in next week for, might be our final stream. Flareon is objectively the most huggable Pokemon, according to meme. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's a nice meme. Yeah, Flareon's pretty huggable. He's so fluffy. It's also the closest to an Eevee.
I may not be as huggable, but I'm still the Lord of Darkness who you never purify! Never!
Oh, we'll see about that.
Never! You will never purify me, never!
We'll see about that next stream.
What are you talking about?
Sylveon is more cute, yeah. But it's not as fluffy. Still, Sylveon's great. I really wish they would. It'd be nice if they made the other evolutions. Like, when can we get Dragion and Arion or Buggion? I'd love to see a bug-type evolution. Question is, which bug would they base it off of? I don't know how Leafeon is your favorite. Oh yeah, Leafeon's a great one. Yeah, Leafeon's I actually used a Leafeon in Ultra Sun, and she was really awesome. They were really awesome. I think it was maybe it was a boy, I don't remember. Oh well. A butterfly Eevee. Oh, that would be awesome! And you could even make a joke on it being a Papillon or Vivian. You could call it like Papillon, like the Japanese word for butterfly. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad y'all showed up, even if it was just more Mount Battle. But yeah, be sure to tune in next week. We're gonna... Oh, a Dragon-type Eevee would be awesome. Yes, I want to see one so badly. Imagine if... Oh, good night. Oh, hey, Lock-On. Glad you watched. Yeah, but, like, imagine if there was a Dragon-type Eevee and it was just the pure opposite of Sylveon. That'd be so cool. Anyways, yeah, be sure to tune in next week, because it might be the last Pokémon XG Next Gen stream. After that, we'll probably be moving on to my blind run of Pokemon Violet. But yeah, once again, thank you all so much for watching.
That was great. Tuning next time is gonna be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, don't want to miss it, bro. It's gonna be amazing. See you then. Bye-bye. Yeah. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next week. Ciao.